Welcome back. We are on the Money is Sexy show. Geeks are sexy, geeking out this Friday afternoon in Las Vegas. I'm Lisa Chastain, your host, Millennial Money Mentor, LisaChastain.com, and I have my amazing guest, Katie Drasnin. I'm so glad you're here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Welcome.
I'm really excited.
Katie is so dynamic and she has so much to offer. And the theme of this week's show is transition. So I spoke about in the first segment about how to handle transition in your life. And I know that you have a huge transition going on right now in your own life, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. So let's start with, we'll talk about the transition, which I'm really excited about. But let's talk about first what it is you're geeking out about.
So currently I'm geeking out about pretty much anything that's travel related. I recently found a book about travel hacking, and so it's about basically all the different like tricks and tips that like professional travel bloggers are using to travel for like next to nothing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Travel next to nothing. I'm sure there are a lot of viewers who want to travel next to nothing, right? So what's one thing you've learned?
So one thing I've learned about travel hacking is just that signing up for all of those like points programs can really help, and just connecting with all of the major travel bloggers out there.
Okay, so follow the other bloggers because they've got great tips.
Yes.
Points. Let me tell you about points here really quick. I have a client who never used her points and accumulated like almost 1 million points on Amex.
That's insane.
Right?
Yeah.
So like, and then I have another client who basically can travel for free. She can pick up airfare and all kinds of things, right?
Yeah.
So what are some other ways you've seen points being used?
Well, you can use points for hotels, you can use it for car rentals, you can use it for flights, but the important thing is you're using them because a lot of times they expire too. So if you're not using them and you accumulate a ton of them, they could expire.
Okay, so points are awesome. You get free stuff, not technically free because you have to buy stuff and then you get points, but then once you have the points, make sure that you use them before they expire.
Yes. They can also get you upgrades. So like you can fly. I was just reading a travel blogger that I follow. His name is Nomadic Matt. He's like one of the #1 travel bloggers in the world. And he like just flew like for $5 in first class to, I think he was in India. It was either India or Thailand. But yeah, $5 first class.
Oh my gosh, that's super savvy.
Yeah.
That's super savvy. So I'm always looking for savvy ways to spend money because that's something I talk to my clients about, right? It's like, how can you make the most out of the money that you have? $5 for first class? Sign me up.
I know. I'm like reading his book, like taking all the notes I can because I'm going to Morocco at some point this year.
That's right.
I'm like, if I could fly for $5, that would be amazing.
Who wouldn't do that?
I
Who
know.
wouldn't do that? Okay, so I need to hear the Morocco story, though, because I saw it on Facebook, and I thought it was awesome. How did you choose Morocco?
So I saw a video once, or a movie, where this guy threw a dart at a map every year, and that's where he went at some point in the year. And so my friend Jen and I were talking one day, and we're like, we should do that. And so we did. We bought a giant map, put it on the wall, got a dart, threw it at the map, and it landed on Morocco. And so we're going to Morocco this year.
What happens if it lands somewhere that you really don't want to go?
So I don't know if there's any place that I really wouldn't want to go.
Okay.
I'm pretty adventurous, and I really want to, at some point in my life, be everywhere.
Okay, got it.
But we had just, at the beginning, we had decided that there were only 2 places that if it landed, we would throw the dart again.
Okay.
And that was Las Vegas because we live here.
Don't need
and
it.
That's not fun. And Los Angeles because we both have been there. She grew up there, and I've been there a few times. So.
Got it. So no random trip to LA.
No.
Roll it again.
Yeah.
Throw it again. Got it. So there's elephants all over the place here.
Yeah.
On your shirt. You have can you show your tattoo?
Oh, I have my map tattoo here.
And an elephant tattoo.
And an elephant on my hand.
And an elephant necklace.
Yeah, I'm all elephants. So, yeah.
Let's talk about what you have, like what your transition is and how the elephant fits into that.
So, elephants are my spirit animal. Like, I've always felt super connected to them. They're emotional and like connected to like humans and each other, and they are one of the only animals besides humans that express emotion.
Yeah.
Which I relate to, because for a long time I had no idea what it meant to express emotion. But
Right.
So through my transition, I learned how to do that, and I started with a weight loss journey.
Yeah.
I was probably close to 400 pounds and needed a change. And over the last 2 years, I've lost almost 150 pounds. And so
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, so it's been really fantastic and really amazing, and it just kind of brought out this whole new energy in me and whole new level of confidence. And I just want to take on the world in a different way and kind of create the life I've always envisioned for myself.
Yeah.
And so that's always included travel and all that. And so it's in terms of all the elephants, like, I'm deeply connected to them, but I also believe in tribe and like surrounding yourself with your tribe and the
Right.
people that inspire you to be and do better. And so on my website,
Which is?
thejourneywithin.com, it's a travel blog with your typical travel hallmarks, like where to eat, places
Right.
to visit,
Right.
but it kind of has like a personal development spin to it. It's written kind of like a diary.
That's cool.
And
That's cool. And
yeah.
some personal stuff in there then.
yeah, so it's truly like it's 100% like authentic and vulnerable, and it's all me and my journey and like where I came from in hopes to inspire other people. But I call my subscribers my elephant tribe.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So-
I totally get that now.
Yeah.
So I love that, because I know you'll be able to use this clip on your site where it'll further explain that,
Mhm.
and I think even more deeply connect your tribe
Yeah.
into your site.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for you too.
Yeah.
So you traveled for 6 months.
I did.
You dropped everything.
Dropped-
So you have a master's degree in social work.
Yes.
And you just said, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I have a master's degree in social work, and my focus is actually international social work. So I always
Okay.
wanted to travel as a social worker.
Okay.
But I never had like the confidence or means to figure that out or
Right.
do that. But I spent the last year literally starting a nonprofit from the ground up and working as the executive director and creating amazing connections.
You did.
Doing amazing work in epilepsy, but it wasn't where I wanted to be and what I wanted to be doing.
It's so important, just stop there. It's so
Yeah.
important to recognize that. And I acknowledge you for that, because so many people spend their lives not like miserable with what they're doing. And you said at a certain point you had to stop and say, this isn't my calling. This isn't what I
Yeah.
want. Right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. It was everything like on paper that I wanted to be doing,
Mhm.
but there was like a connection that was to the work that was missing. Like I was
Right.
passionate about the work that we were doing, but at the end of the day, I was creating someone else's vision.
Right.
And I've always said like I want to be a part of something bigger, but in
Mm-hmm.
that process I learned that not only do I want to be a part of something bigger, I want to create that something bigger.
So you want to be the owner and the author, not
Yes.
just be a part of the movement. You want to create the movement.
Yes.
That's so powerful.
Mhm.
That's so
Yeah.
powerful, and you're not even 30 yet.
No.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Mhm.
So then you left Mickey's Miracles, right?
Yes, Mickey's
And
Miracle.
what'd you do?
I went to Belize. I started in Belize, and me and my brother, we packed up our bags and left the country. Literally made a decision middle of December, left first week in February.
And was gone.
And gone. We did Central America, South America, Asia, and Europe. 15 countries, 6 months.
That's so inspiring.
Yeah.
It's so inspiring. So Taya, you'll meet Taya here in the next segment, and then we're all going to come back together at the end of the show. But what I think is most inspiring about that is you were just like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Mhm.
And so many people want to do that in their lives, and they don't.
Yeah.
And you did, and you're going to keep going and going and going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sitting on the beach in Hawaii and like perfect like turquoise beach, like white sand, mountains and waterfalls in the distance, and I was like, something's missing. And like I was like, I keep pushing this travel thing off. Like
How
if
many times do you
not-
push stuff off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not now, when?
Mhm.
And I didn't have an answer, so the answer was now. So
The answer's now.
yeah,
What would-
always now.
Always now. Is that what you would say? What's one thing you would say to our viewers about everybody has a dream, I believe.
Yeah.
You just said, today's the day I'm going to make it happen. Do you regret it?
No.
No. Was it scary at times?
Absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Yeah. But I think that if we're not willing to step into the fear, then we kind of create this space where we're just okay with what is. And in my opinion, like, that's not okay. We don't grow in that space. We grow in the fear, and we grow outside of our comfort zone, and we create amazing things.
We do.
When we're willing to take risks.
We do. We totally do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to end there because I think that was a perfect place to end. And what an inspiring message. So for those of you who are watching and you want to learn more about Katie and her story, make sure that you follow her blog. It's got fun tips and advice, but also your thoughtful, deep, personal sharing, I think, is so inspiring for other people to say, hey, go for it.
Yeah.
Go. So what's the website again?
TheJourneyWithin.com.
TheJourneyWithin.com. Katie Drasden, we'll see you in just a little bit at the end of the show. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.